I am from the Navajo Reservation. I was born in New Mexico. My work has always been about environment, landscape, and I'm sharing my experience, my view of a particular landscape that, I know very well. It's an intimate relationship with this place that I grew up. A very literally quiet place with just trees, no power, no electricity, no running water. And it was mostly nomadic to some degree because we had animals, which was our livelihood. So we spent a lot of time, out on the range with animals. So I tend to be a very solitary person. Most of the landscapes that I saw, during my school years were all about the conquest of the West, the land, taking the land, and just this aggressive approach to, land keeping. And my approach is just the opposite of that. I'm showing people this is what's around me. There's roots rooting out, bulbs exploding, seed pods that, you don't see and you aren't aware of, that's around us, things that bring forth or start life. But I'm also showing you what has been. Mapping Chaco is fairly recent, and it has to do with where I live. I live near Chaco Canyon, and there is evidence of past cultures, around where I live. Ruins, pottery shards. And so I was doing, some of the little symbols that, people might find, seashells, remnants of buildings, shapes and forms, shadows, just remembering, what a large community Chaco was when it was in its heyday. And you understand that things have their time and then they expire, and, new generations of people and history happens. When people see my work, I hope that they see there's beauty, in the small things. You kind of have that sense of serenity in some of the works that I do. You really have to look at it slowly and up close because there's a lot of small details and small drawings that, I do. And they're a really interesting picture of how things move, across the land, of how things change slowly. That's my take on the environment. I hope you see, how fragile and precious it is in the work.